the largest employers in India are agriculture and hospitality and tourism. So I don't see AI taking away a lot of jobs, but I do see AI helping us and supplementing us and removing a lot of manual work.
Good evening. I'm here at Hixa Day 1 in Mumbai 2026 with Nikhil Sharma, who's the MD and CEO of South Asia for Radisson Group. Hi Nikhil, how are you doing this evening?
Very well with you.
Yes. And how are you feeling the energy of Hixa this year?
I would say one of the best shows in the country from a hospitality perspective, from an investor perspective, and bringing us all together at one forum is always an honor.
Absolutely. So Radisson is hitting the 150 hotel mark in India this year. What is the biggest operational challenge in maintaining brand standards while scaling at this pace?
I think we have a large team, firstly. In the country, we are close to 19,000 team members today, and we've been investing heavily in scaling and talent as an organization. So while I don't see talent at the baseline such a challenge, it is ensuring that the middle managers grow into larger roles, and that is really where our focus is on taking that forward.
So we've seen a massive shift towards tier 2 and tier 3 markets beyond the big 6 cities. Which specific region in South Asia is currently overperforming your expectations?
So firstly, 27, 28 years in the country, our portfolio is evenly split between metros and tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. In fact, Radisson was one of the first international brands to go to tier 2, tier 3 cities. Right. So given where we are as a country, of course, the metros continue to pull away. In the last few weeks, due to the West Asia conflict, we did see Bangalore and Hyderabad slowing down. But fingers crossed, if the ceasefire continues, we should say bounce back of Hyderabad and Bangalore same time last year if I was to take these numbers, right? But other than that, we continue to see growth in spiritual travel. We continue to see growth in leisure destinations and resort destinations. And I can name a few, but we are one of the largest players in spiritual travel, and that we have seen growing by miles in the last 2 years. We continue to see expansion in resorts, whether it is as Maharashtra. Of course, the traditional markets of Goa will always continue, Jaipur, Udaipur will always continue, and we will keep doubling down on those markets.
Of course.
Because there is that much more inventory coming in. Case in point, Goa, we have 5 hotels and we're opening the 6th one at the Mopa airport, because Mopa will become a large base for travelers coming to Goa.
So how are you integrating AI and green building practices into your expansion without hurting the bottom line?
Oh, that's a double-sided question. So AI, firstly, let me demystify AI a little bit from a country perspective. And the largest 2 employers in India are agriculture and hospitality and tourism, right? Very still manual in terms of deployment. So I don't see AI taking away a lot of jobs, but I do see AI helping us and supplementing us and removing a lot of manual work. And what we've done work on our call centers with AI. We are currently doing work with AI on our revenue management tools and better forecasting and making sure our budgets are better aligned and so on and so forth. So AI will definitely make our work smarter, but I don't see AI replacing team members at the front desk or even in the restaurants.
Absolutely. And how about the green building?
On sustainability, Radisson is an organization that is committed to being net zero by 2050. In fact, we have a big push on making sure hotels start becoming net zero. We've gone net zero in 2 hotels globally. We're going to 15 hotels net zero. And in India, we're making sure that we push for more windmill as an alternate, and of course, make our hotels more HSB friendly, which is Hotel Sustainability Basics friendly, as a baseline, and keep moving that base up.
All right. Thank you so much, Nikhil. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you for having me.